What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today of Cardano. Right now we are sitting around 29.5 cents. What I want to do, guys, was really step back and take a look at Cardano here, the big picture. And what we're going to take a look at is bear markets, the time frame, and we're also going to go into the block and take a look at a few indicators behind the scenes because we're hitting some of those historical levels again. So if you get some from these videos, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated. Just put Cardano down low if you want me to keep doing these, and we'll dig into this. So guys, when we're taking a look at this here, first thing that I want to do, I wanted to measure bear markets. And I want to see how long we've been in our current bear market and how long the last bear market was. So when we're taking a look here, and we're going to get into our date range. So far, this bear market has ran us roughly about 706 days. We'll call it 710 days. If we take a look at our last bear market, where we are at about 803 days. So I would say about 100 days, guys, is separating us from where we are at in the last bear market and the time frame. And what I've noticed is in this bear market that we've had for Cardano, we didn't have near the reaction bounces that we had back in this one here. If you're taking a look and we're looking at price range now, some of the reaction bounces, we were having 236% to the upside. This one here was about 300%. And obviously this is when Cardano was a smaller market cap. So that's going to play a factor as well. But taking a look over here, guys, it has mostly been down for the last 2 years. We had a couple bounces like this one here, up about 60%. We had another one back in here that was close to 100%, so there's another 100%, but we didn't have near the reaction or relief bounces that we saw in some of the past bear markets, or this past bear market for Cardano. So one thing that I'm anticipating, guys, is it seems like Cardano does a little bit worse in bear markets than most coins, but it performs better once it gets in that bull market. And I'm not saying we're in a bull market yet for Cardano, but when you look at the historical levels that we're going to get into, guys, right now about 88% of all Cardano addresses are underwater. So many times when you get to that level, you'll get a bounce or the boat will flip to the other side. And something that's looking similar here, guys, nothing, history, it rhymes, but it doesn't repeat all the time. So you'll have that rhyme, but it's not going to be exact. And what you can see here, guys, is when we put in a bottom around 2 cents, we had that nice push up where we measured 300%. And then we came all the way back down and we actually flushed through that low. And then that was the bottom and we got moving from there. So you actually see this on a smaller scale now. It looks pretty similar to this, guys. We had a low, we went up, very similar to this as well. And then we flushed down through. And if you take a look here, it's similar with this wick as well. We flushed down through, we got bought up, but we're really not seeing that volatility back up out of there yet. We have not seen that buying pressure, because if we're taking a look at volume, we want to see these big sticks of volume coming in, guys. You can see back over here, a lot of volume over here with our run up, really big volume. And then now take a look at this volume, really low. So pay attention to big volume as well, but it's interesting to see that we did have a double bottom here that was spanning some time. If we take a look at the time on these as well, because guys, if you have a double bottom, the longer that it spans in time, the more significant it's going to be. So this one here, about 157 days apart. And if we take a look at this one was about 463 days apart. So this would be more powerful over here. And then we really got that nice move to the upside. So guys, taking a look at this here for Cardano, we need to hold about 22 cents. That's going to be a significant area. If we're not able to hold that, I like to look at the smart money concepts as well. So right now they have a discount area right down in this range around 22 cents. They're calling the equilibrium around 34, and then a premium would be up here around 46. And I also like to look at the prior day high and low. But stepping back and really taking a look at this chart here, guys, we got to pay attention to our 200 moving average as well, which is going to be in white. And guys, taking a look at this here, I'm going to get the 50 off for us just so we can really see. So in white right here, this bull market, basically the entire time that we're up above our 200-day moving average, we are in this bull market. Did a beautiful job at supporting us here. So paying attention to it here. You can see once we dropped through it, that was at $1.87. And since then, we've just been pushed down. And now, guys, this potentially could be the accumulation area, because you'll typically have an accumulation area, then you'll have a big, nice run up to the upside, and then you'll have a distribution, and then you'll start falling on the backside. So we're looking to see if this area from 22 cents up to around 48 cents is going to be some type of accumulation area, and Cardano can build a base here. If not, it's going to be looking down to lower levels, guys. I would say probably right around that 15 to 12 cent range. We are not back up above the 200-day moving average yet, so that's also overhead resistance that we have to pay attention to. And that's going to be at about 35 cents. So what I'm bringing you here, guys, you're going to have a lot of things that are taking place that are bullish for Cardano. Got a lot, total value locked. We got a lot of things going on behind the scenes. But technically here, we're still below our 200-day moving average, and we have not changed the trend yet. So getting into this for Cardano here, what I wanted you to take a look at, guys, was our global in and out of the money. So right now, 88.40% of all addresses for Cardano are underwater. 10% are in the money, and then we have about 1.58% there that is at the money. So you got a lot of people on that bearish side of the boat, and sometimes it does flip, and it flips fast for this coin. We've seen where it can pump up, 30, 50% in a day. So being prepared and being ready for the next bull market, looking at these levels, I think is going to be important for us. If we also get into our bull and our bears, this is one for right here, guys, and this is going to be a bull is an address that bought more than 1% of the volume traded in the last 24 hours. A bear is the opposite right now. We have a stalemate, 77 bulls, 77 bears. Next one I want to take a look at, guys, we're going to go into our quick view. And for our quick view, this is just going to give you the overall summary. We're going to have 2 bearish, we're going to have a 4 neutral, and we're going to have a 1 bullish. And when we're taking a look at this, guys, holders composition by time held. So 1 year is going to be 58%. Bitcoin has been holding very steady at about 69%. And that's where we want to get up to for Cardano. In terms of the cruisers here, it's going to be 1 to 12 months. It's going to be 42%. Then we have 0 there for more of the traders. So stepping back, guys, got a couple more stats here I want to show you if they'll pop up. They've been having a little bit of trouble with Cardano and some of the things here. So the historical in and out of the money, this is what I want to talk to you about. So when we're looking at this, many times when we get down around 93% out of the money, 88% out of the money, 92% out of the money, we'll get a nice pump after that. So this one back here, when we got as low as 94%, we were around 25 cents. We ended up pumping up roughly to about, let's see here, guys, almost 40 cents. So that's a really nice move in itself. So sometimes when you get down to these historical levels, you'll get that shift, and that's what I'm keeping an eye on here for Cardano. And guys, Cardano has a great ecosystem. So what I would say is this is one for a longer term value trade I see value in. There's few coins that I'll go out there and say that I do see value in Cardano, and I believe it's undervalued right now. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. That's just what I'm seeing, guys, from everything that I've looked at behind the scenes. See if there's anything else here I want to show you, then I'll let you go. All right, total addresses. Last one we'll do here. So this is going to be our total addresses. In the last 30 days, the average has been 4.42 million addresses. The 30-day high has been 4.42 million addresses. Then our 30-day low has been 4.42 million addresses. So watching that, guys, here with our total balance, you can see in the green, it has stayed pretty steady, but more so flat. We want to see that start to move back to the upside here, get some good strength in the weeks and months to come. I think it's going to take some time, guys, but I think we're getting to those historical levels for Cardano. God bless each and every one of you. Take care.